Possesses champion's advantage. Bianca can only become SmackDown Women's Champion by pinfall or submission. Uh-oh.
And Sasha Banks gonna fly with a suicide dive.
Banks got all of it.
Oh my God!
Belair rolled through. Are you kidding me?
And now powered up with Banks in her arms. And Belair now pressing Banks
and walking up the stairs.
That is incredible. And dumping Banks into the ring.
Bianca promised to show up and show out.
And Sasha's got to be intimidated. Can't believe it. Banks now rolls through. Drop kick, drops Bianca. Cover now by Sasha to retain. Hooks the leg, kicked out by Belair at 2.
Let's look at this once again. Banks throwing caution to the wind, sacrificing her own well-being. But the power of Bianca Belair putting the EST in strongest for all of WrestleMania to witness. And the fact that she pressed Banks over her head and then walked her back up to the ring. I don't have the words for that.
Now a shoulder tackle by Belair. Again, another.
He squats for good measure.
And Bianca Belair may have Banks where she wants her. Moonsault blocked by Sasha. Grab the hair.
Very, very wise decision by Banks.
And now Banks unloading with the kicks to Bianca Belair. The veteran Banks. And a running knee.
Brutal.
Is it enough to retain? Almost had her near fall.
We mentioned all Sasha needed was the slightest of openings. Bianca provided that, and the boss turned this thing around in a hurry.
And now Sasha Banks. Is this frustration, Corey, or is this by design?
This is malice. This is why Sasha... Oh, cover it. This is why Sasha has been able to have the career that she has in WWE. Banks cares only about one person, herself.
And Banks has reverted back to her old form, the blueprint, the standard, the boss, that attitude that's made her the best, the champion.
And right now, Belair just looks overwhelmed.
Well, it's an overwhelming moment, Corey. It's the main event of WrestleMania.
Bianca certainly earned this opportunity. We're going to find out. Will she crack under pressure? Or does the EST have what it takes to knock off the boss?
There's no bigger pressure than a championship match in the main event at WrestleMania. And a reminder that tonight's main event is presented by Snickers. Snickers satisfies.
You mentioned at the outset, Cole, that Sasha does not want to try to match power with Belair. But when it comes to technique, experience, using your momentum and your opponent's advantageously, Sasha is light years ahead of Bianca.
And what Sasha's done, Corey, she weathered that early storm by Bianca Belair. All that adrenaline that was pumping out of Bianca to her advantage, but now Banks has taken over. And Bianca into the corner. Sasha, Bianca now going to send her out to the apron. Banks with a knee right to the jaw.
And once again, the EST is down in the corner.
And now Banks went for the double knees, and this time Belair intercepted. Whoa, my goodness!
Wow!
Banks right on the back of her neck.
Ooh, some serious whiplash. We're talking car crash impact. But now Banks once again with the long braid of Bianca Belair.
And this is the boss we know. This is the Sasha Banks. Oh my God!
Shoulder first into the steel ring post.
And the strategy backfired by Sasha. And now Banks, nobody home.
Sasha,
the officials at the count of 6. Belair cannot win the championship.
That means Bianca needs to get herself and Banks back in the ring.
And both women break the count.
Inside cradle, but...
And Belair now powering Sasha up into a vertical suplex. Using the ropes to her advantage. Still has Sasha up there. The blood rushing to the skull of Banks.
Banks, no doubt, disoriented. And look at the power of the EST.
And does she have another one left? And she does. Banks trying to fight back. Oh, the suplex connects.
Bianca needs to make a cover.
Yeah, but that took a lot out of Bianca Belair. Continuously powering Banks up.
It might have been a case of being a little too confident in the moment. Yes, Bianca was showing off, but as we look back at the tremendous impact of the steel ring.